Hello everyone and welcome to episode 9 of the Dutch Stream. I'm Jake and today we've got a Europa League group game against Midjtland, and it's a very important match because if we don't win this we will not be qualifying from the group, so it's a must win match for us and I'm hoping it will be an exciting episode. If you do enjoy today's video, feel free to hit the like button, subscribe to see more content like this and help us push to 85 subscribers, maybe 90, I don't know where we're at right now because I've recorded the last 3 episodes you've seen, I've recorded them back to back because I'm going away for a week. Remember guys, if you comment your name down below, your name will be on the name of one of our youth academy players, one of our regens that came through. So for example, our Sean could be you, Robert Sean could be Harry Potter if your name's Harry Potter, that kind of thing, you get the idea. So since you last saw us lose to Napoli, it's been a bit of an on-off month. We beat Willem 2 away, which was a decent win, 1-0. Willem 2 were 4th at the time, so it was a very important win. Then we lost to Ajax, lost to Midjtland, which has put us in a very bad... I think it's Midjtland. I'm probably pronouncing that completely wrong, but we're just going to say Midjtland. That loss put us in a really bad position in the Europa League group, which we'll show you in a second. We then won in the Cup 8-0 and then beat Venlo, who were 5th place going into this game, 3-2. So it's a bit on and off. I was originally going to show the Barté game, but this is the most important one because if we win this, we're in with a chance still. We'll probably beat Barté and then go all the way to Napoli, where that game will be the one that decides if we qualify or not. But if we lose here, then we're pretty much out, and I'll show you how we've been doing so far. In terms of the Eredivisie, we are 3rd, but we were top. It's because we haven't played a few games. We have a couple of games in hand on AZ, only 2 points though, so really we should overtake them, and a game in hand on Ajax. So if we win our next match, which is against PEC's Zwolle in 12th place, we should easily go back to the top of the table. So even though we've had a bit of a blip, we're still doing pretty good in terms of the league as a whole, and I'm hoping Ajax will eventually slip up and lose a game because they've gone unbeaten so far and it's a bit of a worry for us. The Europa League group looks like this. We are in 3rd place on 3 points, Midjtland on 7, Napoli on 7. Midjtland are performing way better than people thought they would, way better than I thought they would, to be honest. But here's the thing, if we can beat Midjtland today, we will be on 6 points, Midjtland on 7. Then we beat Barté, go to 9 points. Midjtland will be playing Napoli. Assuming Napoli beat Midjtland, we'll then be ahead of Midjtland going into the last game against Napoli, where we might just need a point or something like that. Obviously, it's all a bit theoretical, but hopefully if we win today, we put ourselves still in with a chance of qualifying into the next stage of the Europa League and get our hands on a bit more money and progress this club forward as a whole anyways. The team to take on Midjtland today is Unsane in goal, Clark, Babic, Docky and Eli Dasser at right back because Filipovic is out for a few weeks with an injury. McKenna, Bazora and Hoff. McKenna coming in for Tronstad because McKenna's been performing pretty well so far. Malambi instead of Tanan on the right hand side because Tanan just hasn't been performing and Malambi has. On the left wing we have Zeballos. It would have been Chong who has been in pretty good form, but unfortunately Chong got an injury now. Zeballos isn't happy with me for a few reasons. He was meant to be a star player, but because he hasn't performed this season, I changed him to like a squad player, and he kind of got annoyed with me, and then in a game I accidentally subbed him on, which was fine, but then I also accidentally subbed him off about 2 minutes apart, so I brought him on and subbed him off, and then he had a big hissy fit about that. I'm booting up front, who is looking to find his form at the minute. He hasn't scored in a few games, so that is our team today. We're going to go into the match hoping for a win. If not, we might struggle in this group. So let's get into it. I hope you enjoyed the episode, and let's get into the match. And the game has begun here in the opposite fixture of this leg where Midjtland are at home. They beat us 3-1 and they pretty much outperformed us in every aspect. We just didn't look good enough. So hopefully today we can put in an improved performance, and the first 10 minutes look like we're on top, although no chances to note as of yet. Napoli, as you would expect, ahead against Barté, and that means they'll probably push towards being the winners of this group. Midjtland have grown into the game a bit, but 30 minutes in and there's been no highlights so far. We're going to demand a bit more from everyone because this isn't really good enough. If we see it out as a 0-0 draw and there's no chances at all, then our Europa League is already off to a very bad start, and we're 45 minutes in and not one highlight. This is going to be a very short video at this rate. I'm far from pleased with what I just saw. Let's go into the second half and hope for a bit better than that, because that was absolutely shocking. Nothing happening at all from either team, and this just isn't good enough from us. 60 minutes in here and we do have our first highlight, and it is us starting with the ball, and Babic plays it to Unsane. Unsane is going to just carry it for a while and finds Babic again. Babic carries it forward on a Harry Maguire-esque run. I mean, he used to do it for Leicester, not as much anymore for Manchester United. Clark, Hoff. Hoff goes into the middle to Bazor. Bazor's been playing really well recently, to be fair. He's one of our better players. McKenna finds Malambi. Come on, Malambi. He cuts inside, takes it past his man and scores, and that is why we started instead of Usama Tanan. Malambi gets the goal that puts us 1-0 up and gives us hope in this Europa League group, and it's McKenna and Malambi, our 2 South African signings, working well together. A good ball from McKenna. Malambi seemed to take his time here, just to make sure he beat his man, dribbled him inside and out, and then finished powerfully into the corner for his 4th goal of the season. And I think he's got as many goals as Tanan has now. So that is much better. 65 minutes in, if that's the only highlight we get, it might not make the best video, but at least we've scored, and at least we'll win. But here we go, we're going again, and it's starting again from the back, like last time. Docky to Babic. Again, Babic carries it forward. That's what he will do as a ball playing defender, and he's, oh my word. Dreyer has just stole the ball off of Babic as he tried to carry it out. It looked like his own player got in his way. I think it was Hoff. We'll see it here. Here comes Babic. He moves forward. Hoff just gets in his way. It gets a bit of a tangle, and then Dreyer comes in. That's just such a football manager goal. And now we're really struggling, and we're going to have to make some subs because we need to get the win, and Midtjylland don't really need to, so we definitely need to score. Parrott's going to come on. Tanan's going to come on. We're also going to change up the tactics of how we're playing. So Bazor's going to play where McKenna is, and then we're going to bring Andrew in on in the attacking midfielder role. Tanan there, switch him to attack. Fullback on attack. We're just going all out attack if you didn't guess. Advanced playmaker attack. Let's go for it. We've got nothing to lose other than our place in the group. So we definitely have a lot to lose, but we need to score. Very attacking. Come on. There is a highlight, and it is us with a corner. Half into the box. Dasser. Crossbar. We've hit the crossbar. I don't know who got the header on that, but we have hit the crossbar. And this is going to be a strange end to the game because we had nothing happen for 60 minutes. And now Midtjylland are going forward. Could they go 2-1 up and really ruin our chances here? Dreyer, the goal scorer on the right-hand side. Oh, he's done Max Clark. Please get this away. Anderson Unsane gets a hand to it, but it's in, and this will be the end of our European run by the looks of it. We'd have to beat Barté and beat Napoli and hope Midtjylland don't get any more points. So it's going to be a struggle, and this will probably be the last European game you see for us here. Vibe, that's a cool name, Vibe, finds Anderson, and Unsane should have done better with that really. He's usually one of our most consistent players, but he doesn't do good enough there. Come on, is there time for us to get one more chance? Maybe get a draw, and I don't know if it keeps it alive, but it might do. 5 minutes to go, and we do have a free kick. Usama Tanan into the box. Docky, crossbar. We've hit the crossbar again from 2 set pieces, and it's been just our luck in this game. Evander, if Midtjylland counter-attack and score here, I'll have no words. Hoff steals the ball back, but it still ends up with a Midtjylland player, and that highlight is over. We've bottled it. We've bottled our Europa League group. Hopefully we don't bottle the League 2, and hopefully we can put in a nice performance in the Cup. But that is our European run over. Hopefully we'll be back next year, and we won't be the 4th seeded team in the group. And as you can see, it's confirmed that we are knocked out of the Europa League. There's no way that we can go through. Vitesse will certainly look back at some of the great wins along the way, such as their 1-0 victory over Barté, the only win we got in this competition. Yeah, I'm really not happy with that. What have we got coming up? Have we got anything? It's just going to be Eredivisie games, I assume, and pointless Europa League games where I'm just going to try out the young players because we can't actually do anything in this group now, so there's no better time to actually try out some young players. So with no real important games coming up, obviously we do have Ajax away, but I think I'll bring it back after the January transfer window next. So it'll be a big jump in time, and we'll probably see you back in sometime in January or February. Let's say any one of these games here, depending on what matters at the time. So I think that's when we'll bring it back for. So I hope you have enjoyed the video. It's probably quite a short one, but hopefully it kept you entertained. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one, guys. Goodbye.